What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Vape and Twinkie. I hope everybody had a fun and safe holiday. Hope everybody got everything they really wanted for Christmas. Today's going to be a little fun review just for the fact that you guys are going to learn along with me. It's new to me just as much as it's new to you. CoilArt. If people are familiar with CoilArt, with Mage Tricker box mod they made in July, it was released in July. It was mainly pinpointing people that were builders, RDA builders. Well, nowadays, basically everybody's doing sub-ohming. It's kind of a shame because building is somewhat of a dying art, it seems like, because of all the pod-based units and all the sub-ohm tanks that are right now flooding the market and whatnot. Well, they released the new the CoilArt 200, and it comes with their new mesh Lux tank. Yes, they made a sub-ohm tank before. It was the Mage sub-ohm tank. I'll be honest with you, it didn't really kick off like they really expected to, honestly. Other than that, as far as I hear, this tank is some next level stuff. It's just like any other mesh tank, but it's at their own design, you know. I'm gonna give it a whirl. Well, also I'm not gonna be really reviewing it, but I got a new juice I wanted to really try out. Other than that, I'm gonna bring you guys down here, so you guys are gonna learn along with me. I'm not gonna go into super depth detail as I never do in any of my videos, but we're gonna learn the basics of this mod, check out this tank, and see what makes it tick. Well, here you have it, guys, the CoilArt LUX 200 kit. It's funny, you can't really see the tank, but it's actually down in there. As it states on the back, we do have the 200 LUX 200 mod, LUX tank, one M4 coil, which is odd because normally when you get a kit they actually throw in an extra coil, because I believe they have another one called the M1. Extra bubble, USB charging cable. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, and yet there's no nicotine inside this mod. But yet, FDA regs. Let's pop this baby open and take a look inside. First, let's take a look inside the side box over here. So we got the tank. I love how it matches all the way through with the mod itself. It's pretty cool. Alright. So you gotta open the other side of the box in order to access the other stuff that's in here, actually. It's kind of weird. So they do give you an extra coil. Alright, that's awesome. Gonna pull this out, just take a look at it. I love, so far I already see, I like the style of this coil. Kind of reminds me of a bullet of some sort. This one's the M4, rated from 80 to 150 watts, and it says best from 100 to 120. But everybody knows I do not follow by that. Oh, that's awesome. So it's gonna be hard if I could zoom this in. If you could tell, this coil is a mesh coil, but it kind of looks like a notched mesh coil. It's not like what you would see as a honeycomb or a sheet of metal with holes or a screen sheet with squares. This looks like a stripped, it's hard to explain it. As you can see right there, look at that. That's different. That's different. I'm curious about that. I'm very curious about that. I'm going to put this back inside the box to give you a baggie with extra O-rings, obviously, just like any other tank or mod would give you. Kit in general. Let's pull the mod out. Is there anything else? Oh. Fancy, nice, wire braided charging cable. User manual. What's this? So which one's the user manual? There's two of them? I don't get it. Okay, the mod is, obviously. The mod's rated from 5 watts to 200 watts. Resistance from as low as 0.05 ohms to 3 ohms. Program upgradable. Oh, so that's awesome. They're going to have software updates for the chip itself. Smart Eagle chip. Yeah, this is different. I've never heard of this new chip. Blockchain encryption security, easy upgrade, personal customizable. So it seems like they're trying to go for that DNA or Yeehee style. I'm gonna look into that. Actually, I'm curious if I could customize it. Oh, this is the user manual for the tank. My bad. Okay, wasn't paying attention to that. All right, don't really need that. All right. So far, by the looks of this, it's a little dirty. I like it. I really like it. Honestly, it feels like to me, if anybody ever had a Limitless LMC mod, it's got that same style. Okay, that's awesome. Interchangeable plates, so they do have 4 other colors. I'm sure you would be able to buy the plates off their website. That's just pretty awesome. Customize it, make your own and whatnot. Ooh, that's buttery smooth. See, it's funny. You got magnets on the inside frame of the mod itself, but there's no magnets on this plate. I'm guessing it might be on the inside, going right down the middle like a metal plate. That's very nice. It's buttery smooth. I really like it. Unlike the LMC, this seems to be a lot lighter in weight also. You got the vents on the bottom. Very nice. I like it. It's boxy, but you know what? Still at the same time comfortable. I'm loving the button. It's clicky. And I love how stiff the up and down buttons are. It's not gonna, you know, be a hair touch where you just barely touch it and goes up and down. You actually put some force on it. That's nice. That's a 0.98 inch LCD screen. See, I'm not gonna actually pop this in. I want to try the one that's currently pre-installed. We're gonna take a look at the tank right now. So far, the tank, I like it. It's got that whole entire Freemax mesh style where they ran the acrylic from the bottom to the top. I like the fact, yeah, that you could tell that this is a 810 thread drip tip. So in case the drip tip does break, you'll be able to replace it. Now my concern is this. What if this, oh no, you'll be good actually. No, maybe not. If this was able to, if you were to somehow drop this and right onto the tank and crack this top portion, yeah, you would be out of luck. I wouldn't be able to tell you how to get these, possibly from their website, if anything. And not to be cocky, I have never broken glass. Well, I'll say I've broken one glass ever. You know what? That came already broken inside the tank before I even opened up the package. So I still haven't broken a glass or tank. Yeah, be careful with this. It seems like it's a strong resin, so it could take some impact. It's got nice open fill ports. Just remember, never fill down the middle, only on the side, fill slots. Lux 200 designed by CoilArt. All right. Oh, I love that. All right, that's awesome. That's a plus in my book. It's not as easy to slide this open, but then again, it hasn't been used yet. This is a brand new tank. I bet putting some use into it, it's going to start lubricating it, and it's going to be flying around. I like that so far, though. Hopefully it stays that stiff. Let's take her apart, really, and take a look at this coil that they have. This right here is the M1. I knew there was an M1. See, but it's funny. On the back of the box, it states it's only giving you one M4 coil, but I guess they don't mention that inside the tank itself, they give you a M1 coil. Excuse me. So you get like this right here on the other hand. Let's try to get that zoomed in. Clear that up for you guys. Right there. That's what I see as a notch coil compared to the M4 where it has those slots. You can see the difference. Slots versus a mesh notched coil. Well, this is a notched, I would say a notched coil, and this would be a mesh coil. To my experience, that's how I see it. Other than that, this is a floating 510 pin to the bottom, so it's not really a threaded 510 like you see many other tanks nowadays. Oh, this gasket's already giving me trouble and I haven't even used you yet. Let's place this back in. That's odd. There you go. For the mod itself, let's get a pair of batteries and get these in actually. Take a look at her. Positive side up. Oh, that's awesome. Your negatives are both spring-loaded while your positives are stationary. That's pretty cool. Normally on other mods you'd see one side spring-loaded, the other side would be stationary, but this one they did it right, I feel like. That's awesome. You can't go wrong with that. So there you go. Tight fit, trying not to damage the batteries. You know what, I think it would be better if I did it with the other door off, since it's going right through it. Okay, there you go. I love these panels. It's got a little bit of play to it, but that won't bother me. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a very little bit. That's not going to really bother me. Well, on this side, it's no play. On this side, there is play. I don't know if that's how they were designed, how they were supposed to be. Oh well. Ooh. That's a solid screen. I like that. 1, 2, 3. So just like any other unit, 1, 2, 3 is going to help you cycle through the menu. I'm not sure what this is. N. I don't know if that's for nickel or nichrome or just N. Normally it would be N1 or Ni. That's odd. 1, 2, 3. Titanium. 1, 2, 3. Stainless steel, I'm guessing, for the S. 1, 2, 3. Power. Bypass mode. That's awesome. They involve their whole meching feature inside of a regulated mod. So, and I don't know what I'm pretty sure that would be nickel in temperature mode. 1, 2, 3. Cycle back through to power mode. I love the fact that they give you 2 battery readouts for your left and right battery. Normal. What this? Let me see. Check atomizer, obviously. I'm curious because it says normal. Would I be able to set that differently? We got a key lock, so holding plus and minus together is going to lock your system. Key unlock, there you go. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power off. So 5 clicks turns on or off. 3 clicks cycle through the presets. You know what? I'm actually gonna dig in to the manual because I'm curious right now. Battery usage, precautions, protection, no. Charge and update, how to use the Lux box. Press the button 5 times in quick succession with 2 seconds. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Hold fire button to inhale, keep pressing hold plus and minus button simultaneously for 2 seconds to lock or unlock. 3 times to choose the mode for power mode, bypass. So Ni, so it's nickel, temperature control, titanium, temperature control, and stainless steel, temperature control. When power mode, the device will give you suggested power based on the resistance of your tank. So it basically has a smart chip feature, which is pretty cool. That's awesome. Basically, it reads off whatever ohms that your coil's at and sets it to its recommended wattage, I would say, but I still don't go by that. 4 times to choose the style. There you go. That's what I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you got your custom mode. So I'm guessing that would be curvature mode, normal, weak, and strong. I like how they put weak instead of low. I kind of like that. We're just gonna keep it at normal. You know what? Let's get this tank set up. I am gonna run the M1 coil since it is for lower wattage. I don't like hot vapes. I like more of a cool draw. So we'll get this baby set up and start running her because I'm very curious. I'm very curious about this. So today's juice I'm going to be using is a Jelly Donut, Big Bottle Corporation e-liquid. Bigger is better. Glazed donut, raspberry, jelly, icing, and sprinkles. Yeah, I'm a Polak. I'm going for raspberry anything. Yeah, that's just, yeah. I'm just trying to be funny. Don't judge me. Primer up on the inside and on the out. I'm liking this is a very, this tank kind of reminds me of a Falcon tank. I don't know if anybody has any Falcon tanks with the 7 mil, I think it's 7 or 8 mil bubble glass expansion or whatever you want to call it from the standard straight flat Pyrex glass. Bubble glass is awesome just for the fact it holds way more juice, and that basically means less having to refill it up. I'm very curious about this. I love the mod. Honestly, I haven't even used it yet, but I love the feel of it so far. Other than that, she's loaded up. Let me bring you guys back up to get the rest of this priming done on the coil and finish it up from there, you guys. All right, so like I mentioned, it has a smart chip on it. So basically, I was just playing with it. I just hit the button right now, actually, is what I'm saying. I wasn't playing with it, but I just hit the button right now. It was set normally at 45 watts, and it was at 0 ohms, so there was no coil reading. But as soon as I hit the fire button, jumped it up to 69 watts, which I guess is what this chip assumes is ideal for that coil. It's rated from 50 to 90, so at least it's sitting in the mid mark. It's not really going way overboard. I kind of like that. I appreciate that. But I still have to prime her up, so I'm going to start off really low, open up the airflow, and take her from there. Very airy right off the bat. Extremely airy for that M1 core. I like that. That just means I can cut the airflow down. You know what? I'm going to stop it at the recommended wattage where I had it set for. Because I feel like that's where I would personally keep it myself. So I'm going to just keep it at 70 watts. Because my OCD is going to really bother me if it's at 69 and not brought up to 70. Wow. This is a great juice. It's from Dublin, Ohio. So manufactured and distributed by Bottle Co. Right out of Dublin, Ohio. So you guys could check these guys out at bigbottleco.com. I will have the link in the description below. Check them out. If you're into cream flavors with a mixture of sweetness and fruit flavors, you would love this juice. This is really good, actually. I can see this being my daily. Wow. Other than that, the tank. Great. So you don't see what's going on right there? It's chucking clouds. It's, yeah, very powerful for what it is. Very airy for the M1. I do like that because it's not going to be as hot for me. Other than that, this M4 coil, since it does have 4 mesh coils, they call it mesh, you know, I look at it as a notched coil. It has 4 coils in here, 4 chambers. So how I look at it, this is going to be more restricted. So this would be for guys that really like to go above that, I would say 90 to 110 watts with that more warmer vape. And without a doubt, you're going to be chucking clouds with this coil. But for now, I'm going to keep it at lower wattage, just conserve on battery and whatnot. So I'll be solid at 70 watts. Wow. No, this is a great mod. For what it is, for being a CoilArt, for being the way it is right now and how it looks, you would assume it's a very expensive mod. No. It's a high profile mod. I wouldn't say it's in that $200 range where you would buy a DNA, Yeehee, whatnot, something like that for over 150 bucks. This is a beautiful $90 setup. Same thing as I mentioned before. It reminds me of the Limitless LMC mod. A lot of people that have been vaping for a while remember those. They actually released a V2 version in the beginning of 2018, actually. The beautiful ones, new designs, resin panels. I think they had a brass, copper, and stainless steel brushed. Beautiful units. You know, they released it with their new Omni board, 220 watts. The original one, the very first one that came out years ago, was with the Omni board. I think it was a 200 watt. Those were awesome but the fact was a lot of people didn't like it because people, when they were in a hurry, they needed to charge the mod. The LMC did not offer a bypass USB, a pass-through USB, sorry, a pass-through USB to charge it. You would have to take the batteries out and charge them externally every single time, which is a pretty good idea because that's all I do. I never charge through the mod. They do give you the option to charge through the mod, but then again, I wouldn't use it to charge it through the mod. I feel safer pulling the batteries out and putting them on an external battery charger. This USB port is specifically, I would say, for their updating and firmware upgrades and whatnot. Other than that, this is a very nice... Oh, it's got a puff counter. Not that I really care or use it, but it's pretty cool to have a feature like that. You know, it's got a puff counter, so you can keep track of how many puffs you get through whichever coil you use, basically. Great mod. I like it. It's not too heavy like other mods I've used at this size and, you know, at this girth and whatnot. I feel like they're using a very less dense alloy, so it's not as heavy. I don't see it being zinc really. I love the buttons. Very big buttons. Got a lot of surface area, so it's hard to miss it really. Clicking it 5 times on and off. Basic. I love this mod. I love the tank so far. I love this coil. It's got great flavor, I'll be honest with you. The panels. Yeah, in the future, I will be buying some of their other panels. They have this beautiful marble white one, and it's like a marble black. Gorgeous. I will be swapping this out. Probably somebody's going to be making custom panels in the future where I could turn this like into a Rick and Morty mod or something. That'd be awesome. I'm sure you guys could agree. What I realized turning this mod on and off, it does have a opening screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where it says CoilArt, then it has Eagle chip. I'm pretty sure since they do have firmware for this and updating feature, you would be able to customize that. So that's going to be pretty cool being able to change that out and making your own welcome menu basically. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to figure it out myself, and any information or any type of software or links I could find, I will post them in the description to keep everybody updated with it. This is a very nice mod. So you see one of these and you want to treat yourself, I will just tell you straight up, snag one. Why not add it to the collection? I'll be honest with you, I wish they had a purple one. I'm fine with the green. It's something different because, as you guys can see, I don't really have much green going on. A lot of purple. This is nice. I really do like it. They did a great job. Outstanding. Right now, the test is to see how long these coils last. Other than that, you guys, I would really like to thank you guys so very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, you guys learned along with me because this is new to me just as much as it is new to you. Thank you once again. I hope you guys give me a like, subscribe. Please leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. I appreciate your time. Once again, you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys next time. Please follow my Instagram. I will be having an upcoming raffle I will be posting in the very soon future. So take advantage of that. It's, you know, you can't go wrong with a free setup and free juice, right? Thanks again, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Other than that, I'm going to be having fun with this.
Just